Well, the bottom line is the president showed great strength that a lot of presidents haven't. I went in the Reagan administration 40 years ago, and Jimmy Carter lost the presidency because of his mishandling of the situation. Ronald Reagan developed a strong presidency by showing great strength. I think this is the most consequential. When historians go back and look at this presidency, this will be the most consequential decision that this president ever made, no matter what the consequence where it goes from here. And I think Democrats are foolish if they're going to continue on this impeachment process and sort of the peacenik role that they've tried to advocate for the last several years. This is an unsafe world, and this shows great strength.
History doesn't necessarily repeat itself, but it rhymes. We go back to the last time the Iranians really went back into their hole and stopped fermenting bad acts was under President Reagan, praying mantis, when Reagan sunk a third of their Navy. Is this that kind of punch in the nose to the schoolyard bully, or is there something that's going to need as a follow-up?
Well, I think the decision that they made, and I served in 2 White Houses at the top level, so I know the kinds of decisions the president makes. When you make a decision like this, it's not going to come off the golf course and just basically saying, let's go bomb them today. It's a very significant decision that the Defense Department has looked at all the options, and I think it's not a one-shot deal. They know there are other consequences that are going to come, and they're anticipating all of those, I'm sure. If they're not, they've been irresponsible, and they've not been irresponsible up to this point. The critical thing, though, is remember, we did this once before. We assassinated the leader of the Japanese Navy in 1943, and that basically demoralized the Japanese and was the beginning of the end of that war. And my sense today is that we have basically showed that we're not going to tolerate this terrorism. If it's going to continue like this, we're going to basically find these guys and get them.